You got this. What's up, guys? Mike here with StoneCoatCountertops.com. I'm with Nathan Porter with Good View Woodworks. Man, this guy is a stud in the woodworking world.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
If you guys haven't been on Good View Woodworks on YouTube, go check him out. He does river tables, woodworking project, pro tips and tricks, all kinds of stuff.
All kinds of stuff.
What's your favorite thing about doing YouTube, and what's your favorite project you've done?
I really love teaching people, and I love working with wood, so why not do both? You know, my wife talked me into that, and so it's a blast.
Guys, we're going to do a really cool project today. So Nathan, you got massive experience in woodworking. You're actually thinking about doing your countertops.
Yes.
So I said, let me show you how easy it is to do a countertop. We're going to show you an earth tone recipe because they're really popular, but we're going to put some twists to it. And Nathan, I've seen you do crazy big projects, man. You're ambitious.
Yeah.
You ain't scared.
Nope, not scared at all.
What got you involved in woodworking?
So my best friend from Williamsburg, where I'm from, his dad has a woodworking shop. He did all the woodworking, like countertop stuff for Busch Gardens. And whenever I would go hang out with my buddy, I'd walk into his dad's shop and just say, hey, teach me something. And he did.
Wow.
So,
let me know in the comments below how many guys and gals learned woodworking vicariously through a mentor that got them in the wood shop, got their hands dirty, and showed them how to make sawdust. Let us know. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to mix our clear epoxy, our Stone Coat Countertop Epoxy. We're going to mix it for 2 minutes using a drill, and then we're going to add our different additives. So we're going to use white base tint. Okay. We're going to use a couple different metallics. We're going to use our pearl metallic and our bronze metallic. Okay. We're going to use a few different spray paints. Notice all these are earth tone, right? And then we're going to use our clear plastic cups. The reason I do that is so I can get all my additives. I could see exactly what color they're going to be. I used to use red Solo cups, but then sometimes you grab the wrong color. It's easy to tell, right? I like to use these really high-end little receptacles to pull out precise bits of metallic, right? And we're going to fill that. We're going to use our 1/8 by 1/8 square notch trowel to spread everything. You need 3 ounces per square foot. Guys, do you want to learn how to do this recipe? We have a PDF printable download on our website. You can visit that anytime at StoneCoatCountertops.com. This color, this recipe is right there awaiting your next project. We'll see you there, okay? Each coat, we're going to do a color coat, then a clear coat, 3 ounces per square foot. 220. We've already primed this with paint and primer in one. Okay, we're going to sand with 220 grit. We'll sand the top. Feel how the edges are slightly rough?
yes.
That sandpaper will take care of that. MDF is rough, it's porous on the edges, so when you sand it, it helps seal that and give you a nice smooth finish to allow that epoxy to roll over the edge and not create surface tension that's going to create an uneven edge. That's key, and that's a pro tip. And then finally, we're going to use our deep silver metallic. This is going to react with spray paint. So we're going to fog some spray paint, hit it with our metallic, it'll fracture it, make it look like natural stone, make you look like a faux painter, and you have no idea what you're doing.
I thought he was going to squirt me with it.
So the deep silver metallic over the spray paint will create fracturing. Okay, cool. It'll give you like for instance right here. So this was spray paint, and then when it reacts with the metallic and the isopropyl alcohol, it opens up to give you that like natural stone.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah. So what we're going to do too is I'll teach you a technique, and then you're going to do it, and we'll see what's what, man. Sure. You'll see how easy this is. You can't screw it up, bro. I got full confidence in my Virginia homeboy.
Good. I may not have as much, so.
Nathan Porter's got some really cool things going on, but I think the coolest thing that you got going on right now is you're adopting a baby, man.
Yes.
That's awesome, guys. Go check out that podcast. We'll link it. You'll learn more about Nathan Porter and him and his wife and their cause. It's outstanding. Go check it out and support that cause. So I'll sand this half, and all we're doing is just taking off high points. So we already had this all prepped and ready to go with 2 coats of paint and primer in one. It made this real simple. No drying time required. Nathan's here and we're pouring epoxy first thing, man. That's pretty fun, right?
Heck yeah.
Let's mix up some material. Okay guys, when you mix, I'm going to do it for about 2 minutes. I'm going to plunge my paddle. I'm going to pull it up off the bottom. I'll mix it, start slow, hold that bucket, go full speed, slow it down, rub the sides and the bottom, and you're ready to pour. You're using our countertop product for the top coat of your slab.
Yes.
How do you like it?
I like it. Yeah, it's really easy to use. And once you get the hang of mixing, especially, mixing is important. Once you get the hang of that, it flows right over the edges. It looks really good.
All right, we're going to add our additives in these cups. Do you ever use metallic powders in your projects?
I do.
How do you like them?
I do. I like them a lot. They stay suspended for a while. So
our super cast, the thicker that you go, I found the more that you kind of got to wake up those metallics late in the pour,
yes.
You know. And so on a thinner project like this, no need for that. Or even like 3/4 on a casting project, it moves for you. It does a lot of the work for you. We got bronze, we got pearl. I'm going to do our deep silver is mixed in our isopropyl alcohol. So guys, we already have our deep silver metallic mixed in the 91% isopropyl alcohol. We use about 8 ounces of alcohol to half a bag of our metallic. What do you think of these colors?
I mean, you said earth tones, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of, I like, woodworking, so that's really close to woodworking, so I think it's going to be pretty sweet.
So I'm actually going to use this in these cups, and then a big portion of this I'm going to tint white because that's what we're going to put down. And this gray is actually going to show through a little bit, and that's okay. That'll be cool too.
Yeah, I'm green as a bean, so I'm ready to learn.
All right, sounds good.
It's real country, sorry. That means I'm a beginner.
Start mixing those up.
Yep. What color is this that I'm using?
It's bronze.
Bronze, man, that's pretty.
Look at that pearl.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
That's sick. Right?
Yes.
You know what we're going to do is we're going to pour this out in sections.
Okay.
And then we're going to incorporate colors into those sections, but instead of doing just a long striated piece, we're going to just do this in organic sections. So I'm going to just take that and I'm just going to spread that out a little bit. Let's add your colors.
Okay.
I want to keep like blocks of color. So see how I got 2 blocks? So I bring in like a block of color here and maybe like a block of color, starting to fill those in, you know?
Yeah.
Not there, bro.
Oh, man.
That's going to be a sweet color.
Like go off the edge or not?
You don't need to, see how I kind of pushed it close to the edge, but I haven't gone off yet? Yeah, we'll wait on going off for now.
And then kind of same thing you did on this side too?
Sure. Okay, let's take your stick and just kind of spread those out how I spread mine out. I'll do part of the pearl down here on this half and you do it on your half, okay?
Okay.
What do you want to use? You want to use copper, you want to use brass, or you want to use black to tint this?
I'm torn between black and brass.
Let's use brass.
Cool. I was hoping you'd say that.
I knew it. I could tell.
You can tell.
Wear a respirator, guys. Look at that, man.
Yeah, that's cool.
So you can make your own tints, man.
Yeah.
They act all different too. They'll fight each other because this has a propellant in it that actually acts funny with our base, and I love it, man. So that's a fun way to tint things, but you can see how translucent it really is, you know.
Almost like honey.
Yeah. All you're doing is joining those colors up.
Yeah, not trying to mix them, just joining them.
Yep. I'm actually going to use this spoon and just kind of move these together like that.
Okay.
See how it starts to marbleize it?
Yeah.
So see how I'm just doing it totally randomly? Whole key is just randomness. You can see how it's already kind of integrating color too in different areas. And if you like the way it's looking without it, you don't have to do it everywhere.
It does look really cool when the pearl's starting to settle.
Yeah, rub those edges. Make sure that there's epoxy that's at least rubbed on the edges. Now we really got the base of our color down. Now it's just time to have fun. This is the point in the video where everybody's going, are you serious? They're really doing that? And then by the end, you're gonna go, oh my goodness. So we got our first layer on. This is just all those colors. We haven't integrated them too much. We can move this a lot with a heat gun, but first I'm gonna fracture some areas with the alcohol and the metallic. That's gonna create some divots and bumps and imperfections, and it's gonna look a little cheesy at first. Okay. The longer that you let that go, the more sweet it looks, okay? So I'm warning you ahead of time, you're gonna think I'm screwing it up. All right. I like this technique most when you hit it right away and then immediately spray it. Okay, and then, so I wanna make sure that that's spraying the way I want it, which it's doing good. And I'm just gonna do this section here.
Oh, check that out.
See how it gives us that layer and that dimension? That's pretty sweet, man.
It is.
And the big mistake that people make on this at first is not letting it do its thing fully. Okay. And then also not putting enough paint on. Okay. So I really like that. And it looked like I was hiding everything, right? Yeah. But look at it now, man. The metallics will flow quite a bit. The spray paint wants to move and kind of set and solidify. Okay. Once that alcohol dissipates, which it's fairly quickly, it doesn't want to move too much more as long as your stuff's level. See right here how it's bald? Yeah.
See, at first you would think, oh man, I messed up because I put so much black, but...
No. So that alcohol pushes it out and makes it join up, you know, which gives you that real granite effect.
Sweet. Like you're trying to follow some of the color?
Yeah, a little bit with how I'm spraying this, because you don't want to go perpendicular and create like X's, but then you're not going to see most of that anyways.
Got it.
And I like to blob that on. And I got deep silver in here, so it is accenting a little color with that too, but you can see where I don't have a lot of spray paint. Yeah. It's very subtle versus where I put a lot of spray paint. Got it. Boy, that's looking really cool, man. So if you see here where we have that translucent spray paint, it's pushing it away. Nice. See that? It's not wanting to stay there as much. All right, hit that. We don't want to put skunk stripes in it, right? Oh yeah. You know how long it would take to hand paint this?
No, but I would assume that it would. Well, like I said, man, I can't even color.
See these little spots that are dry?
Yeah.
So I just touch those. And when you touch them, it'll allow the epoxy to flow in there.
Like breaks the surface tension?
Yep. Man, I like that, brother. That looks good.
I can understand why you chose the gray as the base now.
You do?
Yeah, because at first, you know, you put the white and the other colors, you're like, I'm not sure where he's going with this, but now doing it, totally see why gray was the best choice for the base.
So a lot of times, Nathan, I don't leave color undermixed. I typically mix it a lot more, but I really like these defined patches that we did. Like it looks like natural stone to me, you know? What do you think, man?
Dude, it looks awesome. I mean, I don't have any words because I would not have guessed it would look like this.
Was it hard?
No. I mean, just with a little bit of insight,
right?
You know, making something pretty sweet.
You know, what I like is the layers. Again, all we did is we started with clear epoxy. We put it in those cups. We added our metallics. We added our base tint. We sprayed a little bit of translucent spray paint, right? And we kept them blocked out. Now, it is important to use your 1/8 square notch trowel when you're doing your clear. Right now, this isn't going to be a totally even finish. You can see how reactions, see that, are causing imperfections. That's what the clear coat's going to cover. Okay. It's also going to cover the fact that we used paint. We don't want that our finished countertop, right? So that clear is going to give us a layer of protection. It's going to make everything even. And so in this coat, I'm not super worried about being even. That's the second coat. Okay. So tomorrow we'll do a clear coat with the same process, just not adding any color. We'll chop it, we'll trowel it, we'll torch it, and we'll be ready to install this piece. But I'm really proud of that color, man.
Yeah, it's super cool.
I'll torch it a little bit to get rid of some of those bubbles. All right, so tomorrow we're gonna sand with 220 grit. I'll wipe the dust, I'll apply the clear coat, and you'll see just how awesome this thing looks. That adds depth too.
Nice.
Another thing that you can do is if you don't like your edges, you can come back in between coats and really touch up edges. I've done that in a couple of videos where I'll fog a little color here and there. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, right? So that's how you can make your edges look superb in between coats. We'll see you guys in a minute when we do the clear. Clear coat is simple. We're going to sand with 220 grit to create a mechanical bond. We'll sand the edges and the top. We'll wipe the dust. We'll mix at a 1-to-1 ratio. We need 3 ounces per square foot. We'll trowel that with a 1/8 by 1/8 square notch trowel. We'll chop it using a chop brush, and then we'll torch it 3 times to get the air out. We'll let it set up. We'll remove the drips, and we're ready to use our piece. Let's get started. When you're using epoxy as an overlay for your old kitchen, your tabletops, your desktops, your floors, different projects that you want UV resistance, scratch resistance, heat resistance, when you're looking for longevity in your project, you want to choose the right product. Stone Coat Countertop Epoxy is an excellent choice because we have a long working time. We have 0 VOC. It's do-it-yourself friendly, it's eco-friendly, there's no guessing games. We've showed you how to use our product, how to add the additives, and create repeatable patterns that look like natural stone. Visit our website at stonecoatcountertops.com to take your project from concept to complete. Man, you got your hands dirty, we played with color. Was there any point in that process you were going, this doesn't look so good?
Yeah. I mean, when we had the big globs, you know, and the spray paint, I was like, there's no way.
Right, man, but we persevered.
Yeah.
We pushed forward.
That's
we
right.
fractured it,
Yep.
came out. How'd you like it?
Oh, it was great. It was awesome. Like, it makes me want to go and I'm gonna do my countertops now. So.
See that? We converted a woodworker.
That's right.
Hey guys, if you are ever worried during your pour, don't give up. Play with those samples, learn epoxy, learn the tips and tricks, substitute color, and you'll find recipes that'll blow your mind.
Yep.
All right, man, we're all set. We got it done. I love the way that color looks, man. Good recipe. What are we gonna name it?
I don't know. I'm not good with names, remember?
Guys, we'll think of a name. Let us know. What would you have named that color?
Yeah.
Let us know. If you guys haven't been to Goodview Woodworks, have I said, go check it out after the video. Watch this one first and then go check it.
Right, yeah. Don't go straight to mine. Watch this first.
What's your biggest pro tip for somebody learning the epoxy trades or trying to get into this type of work?
Be patient. Patience is key, and also make sure that you fully mix your epoxy. You don't want to get that epoxy out and it be unmixed, and then you pretty much ruined a lot of epoxy. So
that's an amazing tip, guys. Mix with the drill for 2 minutes, trowel it out, chop it. You get a really good mix where you don't get those sticky spots, and that's why a long working time is very important. We got long working time, crystal clear, UV resistance, scratch resistance. Our product is 0 VOC. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. It's designed for the do-it-yourselfers, but professionals adore it. Guys, visit us anytime at stonecoatcountertops.com. Call anytime for free project support. And until next time from Stone Coat Countertops, you got this. We'll see you on the next Nathan Porter Goodview Woodworks video.
yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Ugh.